12-minute Tuesdays with Greg Johnson. Today is 12/12/23. I'm going to pause here for a second just in case we want to edit that. But I'm going to say it again. Today is 12/12/23. In a year from today, it'll be 12/12/24. Key numbers. I remember when we did a 12/12/12 campaign in the ministry of Jesus at 12. 12 stands for the government of God. It is just a phenomenal number, 12. So, Merry Christmas, everybody. So tonight, I want to share with you a 4-word sentence that wraps up Christmas and Easter at the exact same time. Because we all know that Christmas and Easter are kind of like cousins. One can't be without the other. You can't have Jesus on a cross unless you've had Jesus in a manger. And you can't have Jesus in a well, you could. I guess you could have Jesus in a manger without Jesus on a cross, which is why Jesus is the bomb, man. He didn't just come and arrive. He actually pulled the trigger. He actually did it. He actually brought Easter after his Christmas. So I'm going to talk about this concept here for a few minutes because spiritually speaking, it's impossible to have a Merry Christmas until you first of all have had a happy Easter. In the spiritual realm, Easter comes before Christmas. You got to believe that Jesus died for you in order for him to be born in you. Not a bad thought right there. You got to believe that he died for you in order for him to live in you. Christ in me is the result of me assuming and believing and living like he died for me. Christ in me is the result of him dying for me. So, you got to have Easter in order to have a Merry Christmas. Now, of course, Merry can be M-E-R-R-Y, or in this case, it would be M-A-R-Y. Have a Merry, M-A-R-Y Christmas. Now, what I want to do here in our 12-minute Tuesdays, and we got a little bit of God Word Art stuff showing up here, a little bit of God Word Art, and I know you love God Word Art, so we will go to this right here, and you will see some cool God Word Art. Now, this is interesting because these are 4 words that display, that show the gospel. This is Christmas and Easter in 4 words. And the green letters, Jesus came, are all about Emmanuel, God with us. That God came and dwelt among us. So Christmas is Jesus came. But Easter is the last 2 words. Jesus came to die. You see, you can't have the green words without the red words. You can't have the red words without believing in the green words. You actually have to believe he came, that he literally, physically, I'm going to just say that again, literally, physically came. That Jesus is truly an historical figure, and he has more, there's more historical evidence of Jesus and his life on earth than there is of Caesar. Jesus came. Let's just say that together. Jesus came. Isn't that powerful? Jesus came. And he came not because he was asked to, even though the Jews were looking for him and the world was looking for him. He came because he chose to. He chose to come because he gave us what we needed, not what we wanted. They did not want him to come the way he came. They did not want him to come that way. They wanted him to come as a lion, but he said, it's impossible unless I first of all come as a lamb. You see, Jesus knew that you don't get to be a lion unless you've been a lamb. You don't get to have the pedigree of a lion unless you first of all have had the purity of a lamb. You don't get to fight until you first of all have been fought and submitted your will to the will of God. So Jesus came as a lamb and he died as a lamb so that he can return someday, as we know, and he will return as a lion. So isn't that cool? Jesus came to die. You see, Jesus didn't come to live. Jesus didn't come to talk. Jesus didn't come to walk. Jesus did not even come to lead. Jesus came to die. Jesus came is an historical fact. Jesus came to die is the greatest, most pivotal event in human history. Jesus came to die. Now that word "came" is powerful because it refers to it's a word picture of the gospel the gospel. Human achievement is religion. Divine accomplishment is Christianity. Human achievement is my ability to try to reach the heavens. But Christianity is God's successful attempt at reaching the earth. Jesus came and he dwelt among us. Jesus came. This is Christmas right here. We are celebrating Jesus came. Isn't that powerful? That Jesus came for you and me. Jesus came. And I've said to young people for years, I don't care how you came to the meeting tonight. How you came is not as powerful as how Jesus came. You may have come to the meeting depressed. You may have come to the meeting suicidal. You may have come to this meeting wondering if you're a boy or a girl. You may have come to this meeting ready to take someone's head off. But here's the deal. Jesus came is stronger than your negative came. Jesus' prophetic and powerful came is stronger than how you came. So I don't care how you came. It don't matter how you came, because how Jesus came is stronger than how you came. He came fully devoted to being the Lamb of God who takes away the sin of the world. Jesus came to die. And because Jesus came to die, and again, this is Easter, this is Christmas. This is Easter, this is Christmas. It's even green like a Christmas tree. Jesus came as Christmas, to die is Easter. And when you respond to the to die, then you'll get to experience Jesus living inside of your heart too, just like Mary did. So I hope you're getting something out of this, something you could share with your kids. I encourage you to do it. Jesus came to die. Now I know some of you love to see me actually draw. So why don't we do this right now? And I'm going to put Christmas and Easter. I'm going to do it right here. Christmas, Christ, Mass. We'll do a Christ. Put a nice big Christmas, and Easter, and Easter, okay, T-E-R, in 4 words. Bang, 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 bang. Look at that. And I'm getting off the sheet right now, so I'm going to pull it back so you can see it a little better. Christmas and Easter in 4 words. And then I'll just do this. And then I can go, maybe I'll pull out even further back so you can see better. And we'll do it. There we go. Christmas and Easter in 4 words. It kind of looked cooler, didn't it? With the, it kind of looked, It kind of was cooler with just Jesus came to die. Now we've messed it up with this stuff here, but let me just do a little bit of coloring here. We're not going to stay on much longer here, but this is so much fun because now I get to color these words, and I get to color this stuff and have fun with it, and it'll come out looking pretty exciting in a little while here. But as I meditate upon these things, as I think about them, regurgitate them in my spirit and in my heart, I realize that Jesus came is Christmas, and to die is Easter. And when I respond to what Jesus did at Easter, then I am going to get to experience Christmas at a whole new level. You know, there's something about this too, is that this is an event-based faith. That everything that we have in these four words right here is nothing about profundity or about, deeper, higher intellectual insight, critical thought. It's nothing like that. It's absolutely nothing like that. Has nothing to do with Harvard or some higher educational elite, profound, prideful status. No, it's just real simple. It's simply this: Jesus came to die. And he died for you and me. And he made it possible for us to live forever together with him throughout all eternity, ruling and reigning with Christ. That's exactly what he did. Well, I love my color sheet. I hope you like my color sheet. Jesus came to die. We're going to wrap it up here, you guys. It is 7:12 on 12:12. So I hope you've enjoyed this. Let me show you a little bit of Godward Art logo there. And then we'll bring it to the J12 logo. And then we'll bring this to a close. Merry Christmas. And may your next year be the best year yet. Jesus came to die.